same every time. IGCSE Maths, GCSE Maths, looking at those questions that are, apart from the numbers, the same every time. We're still looking at simultaneous equations. Here's another exam question, worth 4 marks this one. If you learn how to do this, do a little bit of practice, you can get yourself the marks, you can get yourself into the grades. Solve these simultaneous equations. If you have looked at the previous videos, you might want to pause now, try this and then compare your answer with mine. The first thing to do is just to check they are written in the right way. Something x, something y equals some number. Something x, something y equals some number. So far so good. Show clear algebraic working. As I've said in the previous videos, if you just write down the answers, they are not going to be happy with that. Following the method here that I've shown you before, we multiply the first equation by the x number of the second equation. The second equation, 3x. So I multiply my top equation by 3. In the top equation, the x number is 7x. So I multiply my bottom equation by 7. So multiplying everything, multiplying all the way along by 3. So 7 times 3, 21x. Then be a little bit careful. Negative 2 times 3 will give me negative 6y. And then 34 times 3, if you want to reach for your calculator for some of these, that's no problem. We just can't use the equation solving functions on the calculator for this question. 3x times 7 will give me 21x. Plus 5 times 7 plus 35, so plus 35y. And then I've got negative 3 times 7, negative 21. Now the x at the top is 21x, the x at the bottom is 21x. So if I subtract them, then I'm going to just eliminate the x from this first stage of my working out. But we need to be very careful here. Top equation minus bottom equation. So negative 6 minus 35 gives me negative 41. So negative 41y equals, be very careful, 102 minus negative 21 gives me 123. The big mistake, I've said it before, that I see with these kind of questions is when students go wrong with the minuses. Why not let your calculator do the work? If it's a calculator paper, use your calculator to check your answers. So at this stage we have y equals, I'll just write that one again, so y equals 123 divide by, be careful, negative 41. So 123 divided by negative 41 gives me negative 3. Remember, in this method, it's the y that we find first. The value of y will come out first in this method. Now that I've found my value of y, I have to find the value of x. So I just have to put my value of y, put y equals negative 3 into either of my equations, top or bottom. So I'll use the top one. I don't think there's really much to choose between them. 7x minus 2y equals 34. So everywhere I see y, I'm going to put negative 3 instead. So 7x, I'll just write that one again. So 7x, and then minus 2 times by, y was minus 3, negative 3, equals 34. So 7x, negative 2 times negative 3, positive 6. 7x plus 6 equals 34. Adding a 6 on the left-hand side, so I need to subtract a 6 from the right-hand side. So 34 minus 6 gives me 28. So x finally is going to be 28 divided by 7. So 7 4s are 28, so x is equal to 4. So there we are. And if this was an exam question, you'd look at those and you'd think they look like nice answers, a 4 and a negative 3. As I said, usually for these questions, we do tend to get nice whole number answers or fraction answers that make nice decimals that stop, basically. If you don't get whole numbers or a nice fraction, nice decimal answer, it doesn't mean that you're wrong, but you might want to go back and check your working out. The method's the same every time. Have a look at this. You can get yourself an easy 4 marks with this if you learn how to do it. The questions are the same every time. The method's the same every time. If the video was useful to you, then please do press the like button. Please also press the subscribe button. And I will be back for the next video.